Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today is Workout Wednesday and we are going to be doing a series of yogi squats. So different squats, yoga related, nope. Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today is Workout Wednesday and we're going to be doing a series of different yogi style squats. So it's going to be short and sweet because it's going to be tough. So find a little bit of space to move. Let's get started and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks you guys. So let's get started today on our hands and our knees. So tabletop position. So spreading the fingers nice and wide, and we're just gonna stay on the top of the feet. So don't tuck the toes under just yet. And we're gonna do a little hover of the knees. So if you've been with me for a little bit, you know that I love doing this. So just lift the shins, lift the knees just slightly off of the mat. Push into your hands and push in to the top of your feet. Hover, hover, hover. Start to engage that core, build a little bit of heat. Feel your breath. Nice, you guys. Let's take one more inhale and exhale. Lower your knees down onto the mat. Tuck your toes under this time. All right, so we're going to tuck those toes under. And the same thing, you're just going to take a little hover of the knees and the shins. Awesome, you guys. Squeeze that belly button in. The closer your knees are to the floor, the harder I think this is. Breathing here. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, lift all the way up into downward facing dog. So this down dog should feel really good right now. Just take a little walk, pedal your feet, release those quads from whatever burn that was establishing itself in those legs. And then let's take an inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. So we're going to bring our feet together. So just the big toes can come together. Leave a small space between the heels. We're going to bend our knees a lot, okay? So bend the knees, sink those hips back and bring your hands off of the mat. So you can take an inhale and lift your arms up into the air, up for the sky, chair pose. So our big toes are together. I also want you to squeeze the knees together. All right, you guys, we're just going to stand up a little bit, not quite all the way, and then drop it back down. Stand up and come back down. Squeeze the knees together the whole time. I know they want to come apart. Little chair pose squats. Nice and slow, just lifting the hips up and down. Keep those arms up. Even feel that through the shoulders. Keep squeezing the knees together. Nice, you guys. So we're going to come all the way up to standing. You're actually going to bring your feet hip width apart this time. And same thing. So we're going to bend the knees, send the hips back. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Sink a little lower into the chair if you can. And then inhale, come up almost to standing. And then exhale, come back down. Inhale, up and exhale. Squat it down. So chair pose, but our knees are no longer together. Our feet are no longer together. And we're just coming nice and slow. Awesome job, you guys. So good. Feel those legs working. All right, just when you think this is as hard as it's gonna get, we're gonna bring our feet all the way back together. So again, just the big toes, keep a small space between the heels. And we're gonna zip the legs together so the knees are coming together, the thighs, the quads are pushing together. And we're gonna sink those hips down. All right, so inhale, reach your arms up. And this time we're gonna do some little pulses. So definitely not coming up as high as we were. And you're just gonna lift the hips up and down. Pulse it out. Keep the knees squeezing together. Breathe. course. And just feel what's happening in that low body. Even pull your belly button back towards your spine. Pulse it out. Awesome, you guys, a few more. So good. Come all the way up to standing. Move your feet hip width apart. Same thing. Bend the knees, find the chair. Inhale, reach your arms up and take your little pulses. So just very small movements. Find the breath. Work those legs. Nice job, you guys. Few more here. Feel that burn, oh yeah. And come all the way up to standing. Shake it out, shake it out. Hopefully you're starting to build a lot more heat through that body. All right, so let's bring our feet out nice and wide. Nice wide legged squat. So toes are gonna point out. We're gonna bend the knees. And just start here by opening up those hips. So your hands can be on your knees or on your thighs or wherever. And just do a little rock from side to side because I'm going to want you nice and low in this wide-legged squat. So let's open up those hips. And take a nice short break. All right, so good. Okay, so when you're feeling good, you're going to take your hands off of the knees again. Sink those hips down. Think about tucking that tailbone underneath. Lift that chest. Chest is nice and proud. I don't really care where you put your arms. They could be out. They could be in, but we're just in this squat. All right, we're going to come up almost to standing, and then we're going to come back down. And just keep moving up and down. Each time you inhale, come up. And each time you exhale, come back down. Nice and low. So I want you coming down as low as you can. You actually feel those hips, feel those legs work, and then you come back up. Nice. Nice and slow. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, we're not taking any breaks here. We're going to come down to the bottom. We're going to stay here, and we're just going to pulse. Little baby movements, just up and down, nice and slow. Getting all into those inner thighs, even into that glute. Feel the burn. Just a few more here. Awesome job, you guys. So good. And let's come all the way out to standing. Shake it out, shake it out. All right. So we're going to bring our feet out to the edges of our mat. Turn those toes out a little bit. And we're going to come really low into a yogi squat. So bring the knees, or the elbows, I guess, into the knees. Come nice and low. Start to lift your chest. I know this is hard, so just go as low as you can go. And then we're going to actually stand all the way back up. So you guys, we're not going to do very many of these, so bear with me. They're just really slow and the deepest squat that you can get into today. So just come all the way down and then come all the way up. Just a few more. Just thinking about almost opening up the hips as opposed to really working the quads. More of a hip opener than a strength builder right now. Although we are getting a little bit of both, of course. One without the other. Doesn't happen often. All right, you guys, come back up, and then let's come all the way down. Take a moment, hold your lowest squat that you can get into today. So good. And then we're going to bring our hands behind us and have a seat. So however you want to sit. I hope you're nice and warm like I am. Whew. Getting a little sweaty in here. So just bring your hands to your knees or to your lap. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice big inhale and exhale. Awesome job, you guys. Have a great day. Until we meet again, namaste.